Oh, well, hello my friends. Alfretardo, the Rebel Turner, and I'm back. Now, I have so many things I want to do on the shop. And one of them is increase the capacity of my lathe. Not by riser blocks, but by adding an out rig to it. And I was thinking that's what I was going to do when I came in here. But I look around and it involves so many things that needs to be done. Moving the lathe to a different location. Finding a new home for my drill press. Or moving my bandsaw. No matter what, it involves multiple tools at the same time. And I think about it and I get discouraged and figure just do with what I got and make it work with the sizes that I have. But anyway, I got a piece of that mahogany. That's going to be the base for the platter. But I want to make sure that I cut it already square. So I have the piece cut down to 10.5 by 10.5, exactly. I'm going to be applying the Yorkshire Grit 300 grit sandpaper. So basically I'm going to be wet sanding with Yorkshire Grit. Sorry Glenn, I know you didn't design this for this, but we as wood turners have licenses to test things different ways. Guys, try different methods and it works for you. Let me know. I think I offer a few options myself. I think that is acceptable. Mahogany is not one of the best woods for you to establish a shine on. It's not a very hard wood. It's actually fairly porous. So if you establish something that looks as good as this, you're in good shape. I think this is ready to be flipped over to the design. Come up with this profile, hopefully, all the way through, and then build the inner platter. does have a nice finish again, considering. And considering the fact that I don't spend a lot of time on my sand, I pretty much go in there 180, 220, 120. Steel wool Yorkshire Grit. I tried different methods. On this particular case, I tried wet sanding it with the Yorkshire Grit, and 220 pad or 320 pad somewhere in that area, and it cakes up. So therefore, it seems to be cutting pretty well. But yeah, I don't advise you go away from your methods of what you do with stepping up your grits, going up to the 400, 600, whatever it is that you do, and you achieve your ultimate shine. So me, well, these outside corners are always a problem because you can never speed buff the same way. And even when you're sanding with a power sander, the sanding on these corners always comes up a little bit different than the sanding per se when you have something solid. The hit and miss affects on how well you can sand that. So this is one of those cases that in here you have to literally do a lot of maybe hand sanding too, if you are trying to get a uniform look or apply a different type of a finish, because you cannot rub the finish on here either. So the biggest problem is actually the finish if you're doing a rub finish, because there's no way for you to apply enough pressure with this spinning on here unless you got a buffing wheel and you do it manually. But here it is, it's a mahogany. I knew this feathering was going to affect it nicely, and it comes all the way up into some sort of a check on that, and it shows slightly on the bottom, but the feathering is going through the bottom as I saw it early on. The checking, well, it doesn't hurt me one way or the other. It doesn't do well for the piece. It is part of this pattern, that's why it's there, but it, you know, if it was solid like this all the way up, it would have been nice. This is a case that a nice turquoise filler in here against this dark brown mahogany would look really good. But here it is. It's 10.5 inches side to side, so probably around 16 inches corner to corner. I'm not sure there's a formula that you can do, but I never know what that is. It might be less than 16. It's like 14.5 corner to corner. So, respectable piece. Not a wow piece, but it will go with the other ones in the closet. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.